Hey guys, welcome back to ESL TV for the Black Monster Cup. We're getting underway with our final game from this third place match. I'm a little bit, I'm remembering all those videos. All those good times. There's so many more too. There really are. I can't show them right now, unfortunately. Maybe they'll be in the breaks, or we can do some more giveaways in the breaks. But we're getting underway here with our final game in this third place match. It's NIP up against Team Salsa. And over on Team Salsa, we have Jerome, Econ, Neptuno, Samix, and Babetta. On the side, of course, of NIP, we have Cabochard, I'm So Fresh, Alex Itch, Jeebus, and Dude here. And it looks like the game will be unpaused, and we'll be getting back into it here in just a few seconds. So, again, all tied up here at 1-1. I'm going to find out which team will take home 1,700 euros and $50. 1,700 euros and 1,750 euros. Wow, Jason. Or 750 here. Had to take a moment to myself there, just collect my thoughts after saying 1,700 euros and $50, which just makes no sense. But yeah, that was like 2 years ago, that video, back in Season 2. Good times. Good times. Alright, so this game will hopefully be a good one. We've had, well, the first game was a lot closer than the second. Second was more of a stomp, I have to say. And again, looking at these kind of compositions, it should be a really explosive game, I feel like. Just the fact that you have Aurelia, Jarvan, Orianna, Corki. Like, that is deadly to have on a team. On the other side, you have everyone who can do ridiculous damage. I mean, obviously Thresh kind of can't, but early on he can definitely put someone down for a beating. And well, we'll see how it's going to go here. And as you can see, Mana Crystal picked up here. Or Sapphire Crystal, I guess, for Cabochard, you can call it, in the top lane. And again, Alex going for the longsword. So trying to rush that Bilgewater Cutlass. And a lot of pings coming down from both teams. Again, Colorblind turns off for some reason, even though I had it last game. But whatever, whatever. Someone in chat saying, yeah, Salsa all professional with Salsa in front of their names, you know, the correct tag, and then we look at NIP and we have trash back. Alright, well, either way, Salsa starting off at red buff here with Econ, and I'm Fresh starting off at his red buff as well. So, going for opposing sides, but we will have Vayne in the top lane, and this is kind of what we expected. I was saying before, you know, give Vayne a free lane, get farmed up, get going, send Cabochard down by himself in a 1v2 when you rise, as long as you have mana, you should be fine. And then go from there here. And as you can see, I'm So Fresh can be going back around his blue buff here. He's going to be spotted up by a ward, and Econ and Jerome are already waiting for it. And Fresh, he is going to be trounced on here. 3 people coming for him. And let's say Fresh will realize, crap, there's people coming. Exhausted up. Will flash, and the flashes will come back in. First blood going in for Econ. And he will take away his red buff and take away blue at the same time. And pick up their own blue. So a great little play here by Salsa, taking advantage of those lane swamps. In the meantime, top lane, that is Jeebus getting all that free farm up there. No one even to contest him just yet, as Jerome will obviously have that teleport to get up there very soon. And it looks like we're going to have Cabochard and actually Dude playing the same lane together here. And Jeebus going to be all by himself in a 1v1 top lane. So, interesting here. A little bit surprised he doesn't shove the lane a little bit quicker, just for the sake of making, you know, Jerome miss out on some CS. Jerome obviously just sticking around with Jarvan, getting some XP here, gonna hit level 2, most likely off those camps, and then we'll just teleport top lane when the wave gets there. Jeebus 15 CS, actually behind right now. You can see the poke coming in here, and obviously when Cabochard gets his tier, we'll go to base and be able to, you know, rejoin here, and, you know, be doing pretty well. Obviously we'll should be able to hit most last hits once he has that tier done. And as you see right now, he's struggling a little bit. And by a little, I mean a lot. Alright, so, yeah, just to let you guys remind you, Jeebus is subbing in for Freeze here. Freeze has some exams, so unable to play. But honestly, Jeebus has been doing a fantastic job here so far. I'll definitely give him credit, been doing a great job in this game. Had a fantastic Ezreal in game number 2, did pretty good in game number 1, even though that they lost. We'll see how his Vayne goes here. He's up in CS right now, so doing a pretty good job so far. against an Aurelia, shouldn't really have too much problems when that stun comes in, but then again he has Tumble, he has Condemn. It'd be very hard to take him down unless the jungler does come in, but if Jarvan does, that's going to be a dead Vayne most likely. And as you can see, Hook gonna land in on Babetta, looking to turn around, Babetta flash him, and Exhaust comes down onto Samix here, and Babetta might go down for this one. A flash could secure the kill, and that will be Kabachard picking up the kill and get the Lantern away. Fantastic job by him, and even Jerome getting harassed quite a bit here in that top side. Those silver bolts off of Vayne are just really disgusting to deal with here. You can see Jerome getting tier. Kadem gonna come in. Unfortunately, not knocking the right way. Cocoon not gonna land. And Jerome just will barely escape, but his flash now down. And Fresh definitely trying to get Jeebus going here, trying to get him, you know, fed and started early on. Which is definitely not a bad move. And you can see mid lane, Latino, oof. Take a lot of damage right there from Alex Ich. And Dio, nice lantern play, does actually spot out Econ, trying to sneak in for a cheeky little gank on that bottom side. So, again, a little bit, I want to say a little bit of a slower pace game here, as you can see. Pretty much all tied up in gold, tied up in kills. Oof, but Jeebus, he's keeping even with Samix right now, but he's pretty far ahead here of Jerome. And he's keeping Jerome back, which is more important. He's making it so even though Kabachard, you know, yeah, he's at 24 CS, which is the best at 6 minutes in, but he's ahead of his opponent in the top lane. So that's all that really matters here. Not to mention that the lane's pushed up against Jeebus. As long as he can keep the lane shoved like that, it forces Jerome to go to other places to get CS. And you see Alex now up against him, so Salsa, they need to have a response to this. And for me, it's kind of like, all right, well, 4-man push bottom with Jarvan, take the turret, teleport top lane, and hold on to it. Like, you can obviously do that to kind of rotate around if you need. And you can give Aurelia free bottom lane if you want, or keep Aurelia top. So obviously a lot of different things you can do. You can also go for some global objectives like Dragon. Aurelia doesn't need to be in that top lane because right now there's nothing for her to do. The lane's shoved. She can't really compete against Jeebus in a one-on-one basis. So they need something, and right now Fresh taking some damage here, and ultimate will be used. Looks like he will not get exhausted up just yet. Will repel straight into the air here. Neptune gonna get turned on. Alex Ich will get the exhaust, and he will just back away, keeping his jungler alive. So ultimate for an ultimate, and Fresh gonna survive. Akon looks like he might have DC'd again, as he has paused the game. Or maybe him DC'ing paused it. Okay, looks like things haven't solved. Alright, so we're getting back in the game. Again, sorry for the delays, guys, or sorry for the pauses. Not much we can do about that. Obviously, want the teams to play with no lag and want to play, obviously, in their best condition right now, so I think we do give them about 10 minutes each of pause time to use. Now, we're going to have Jeebus, though, actually rotating from top towards middle. Looks like they will be going for Dragon here. He doesn't have teleport to get to the top side, though, but he has shoved his lane in here to force Jerome to last hit all these before he can do anything about that. So he's probably just pick that up, probably go back to base, pick up Bilgewater Cutlass, and then dominate his lane even further here. And I'm actually really surprised that they sent him down. I don't think they needed him for this, unless he's actually just going to sit bottom lane now. Which again, I don't know why he... Well, I don't know why he would. Kabachard has Catalyst now. It looks like he will be going top lane, so he will be up against Jerome. They got Jeebus out of that early game rut, and actually he went for a Zeal. Alright, so he's going for Static Shiv early on. He's actually not going for the Blade of the Rune King, so he's going for some pushing power. Obviously, just be able to keep up with Corki, who can clear waves a lot quicker than he can. Let's see how this goes here. And Alex actually might get ganked here. He's got to be careful. Ultimate's not up, so no real incentive for him to go in just yet. No real reason. Wow, direct to camera, you were on crack. You were just swapping everywhere. He's like, there's action in so many places. So Bilgewater has been picked up, though, for Alex. And Boots as well. Not going for his Brutalizer just yet here. And, well, Kabachard having a decent start right now. Pretty much even CS compared to him and Jerome. And Jerome now going for Berserker Reaves. Not going for that early phase. Gonna go for a little bit of quicker pushing power with that attack speed. I'm curious to see how this game's gonna develop here, because again, now Jeebus bottom lane up against Samix, Vayne vs Corki. you can see he's still farming pretty well. He's still down about 10 CS though, but then again, he has a dragon in his pocket. He has that advantage over Corki. But is it translated into items? And so far, as you can see, you know, the Sheen up against the Zeal and the Iris Blade. Well, here you go. Alex going in on Neptune. Gotta be careful. They'll be pulled back by the ultimate out of Oriana, and will be to dodge away from the Jarvan knockup. But Jarvan 6, Alexich has flash, but he will go down either way from the dunk. And Econ will secure themselves, or secure his team their second kill here, and that is now 2 for him as well. And a little bit of hold into the mid lane as well. While Neptune goes back to base, picking up that Seeker's Arm Guard. Actually going for a tier as well for the Archangel staff, the Ceres Embrace. So can't survive obviously the damage that can come in. Actually, it's kind of funny to see a tier and a Zhonya's, because you don't need both. I feel like Morello Nomicon would benefit you a little bit better for that CDR and for the healing reduction. But then again, Zhonya's not going to be done for a while. I don't know, we'll see how it works out. Maybe the tier's just an early buy, and then we'll trade off later on. So you can just wave a little bit quicker and harass a little bit more. Jerome taking a lot of damage here, and Cabo, again, with that Callus, able to sustain in his lane, forcing Jerome back to base. And Neptuno not getting the blue. Red buff actually taken away, so a little bit unfortunate. Econ securing, stealing, whatever you want to call it. And that will hurt Neptuno in lane now, because not to mention, Econ already had a blue. He took Alexich's. Even pings coming down while there's wards in the top lane, so great map awareness. Wow, Squeak, great map awareness by Kabachard there. Alex a little bit up in CS here, going for the Brutalizer, having to pause yet again. I love me some pauses. Apparently Alex is lagging yet again here. I love me pauses. Cameraman playing Step Up Jam. Can't help it, guys. Can't do much about the lag. Seems like Alex is having some problems from Russia. Alex didn't get a blue. I'm pretty sure he had a blue. He took it from I'm So Fresh, who doesn't have one. Or does Fresh actually have one? No, he does. Yeah, he does have it. Okay. So it looks like Fresh did. So maybe Fresh took Alex's as well. A little bit of a mistake. Yeah, it's funny when I see comments in chat like, we want to see Jason back in LCS. But when I was in LCS, it was, why is Jason in LCS? Get him out of there, he sucks. It's just funny how Reddit switches their opinions so quickly. Well, not quickly, it's been like a year, but you know what I mean. It's pretty funny. I love me lag, or not lag, but I love me pauses. Remember, the teams only have about 10 minutes each to actually use up and pause before they were forced to play or forced to forfeit, or had the opportunity to forfeit, I guess. And both teams have used up, well, a little bit. Though NIP, I was using the more. The more? That doesn't make sense. Using more. There we go. Alright, so back into the game here. For how long? I don't know. We'll see. And to remind you guys who are actually asking in chat why Freeze isn't here, he's taking exams. So he's unable to play in the game. And they have Jeebus replacing him for now, who's actually been doing a fantastic job. So it's not like he hasn't been living up to Freeze. He's been doing a great job so far. Really helping stand out for his team. Had a fantastic Ezreal last game. And now his Vayne's doing pretty well. And Kabachard, well, a little bit of harassed by Jerome, but as you can see, able to turn this around. And with help again with that Callus, like I was saying before, he's just really able to sustain the lane where, you know, Jerome has a tough time. Dragon should be up soon-ish. I'm trying to remember when it was actually taken because of the pause. It kind of throws off my sense of time. I think it's, yeah, there we go, 2 minutes. So I was right. It is coming up soon. And that's going to become really interesting here to see if NIP are going to be able to take it easily. Oh, the hook lane on Veta, and not to mention the Lantern able to catch him as well. Veta using the ultimate, trying to get away from this one, but again, he has nowhere to go. Jeebus picks up the kill, but here comes Jarman looking for the kill to Jeebus, and he won't catch him out, but again, the flash, wow, will not be enough because he will get auto-attacked one more time. Should have flashed maybe a little bit earlier than that to get away. I was expecting maybe the tumble, I don't know. But that will be a return around, so 3-2 here, still in the lead for Salsa. Though gold still slightly in favor of NIP because of that dragon that they were able to pick up. Again, every time Jerome gets to the lane, he just immediately gets chipped down about half HP, if not lower. And it's going to be tough here. Now a minute left to go. Jeebus will be able to get back to the lane for the dragon. I want to say that Alex... Ooh, nice hook coming in. That Alex should go for his Brutalizer before dragon happens, to have a little bit of extra damage, not to mention cooldown reduction. You already have the stack shift done for Jeebus too, so... Alex looking for an Neptuno. Trying to harass him down a little bit here. Gonna be able to take down the green ward that was placed and save his pink for now. But here we go, 30 seconds left on Dragon. Alex not going back to base before it. Ooh, Jerome taking a lot of damage here and actually going a little bit too deep. Forced to flash away from this one. I'm really curious why he walked back into that. All it took was one more quick combo from Kawachar before he did get taken down. So now that flash is gone. Teleport out for both top laners. Red buff being secured here for Econ. Okay, so Alex will go back before Dragon. So 15 seconds to go on it. He will pick up, say, the Hex Shrink or Brutalizer, which he's going to go. I want to say Brutalizer. There it is. Picked up the Brutalizer. Going for a Hex Shrinker after that. Dragon up in 1 second. So NIP, they're ready for it. Antuno has ultimate available. And Kawachar going to be going up to top lane. Believe this. Jerome used teleport to get back there. And because of that, it means he won't have teleport down towards this bottom lane for this dragon. So this could be a little bit of a misplay on his part. He's actually going to go back to base here, maybe try to run it now. But I don't know if he's going to be able to get there in time. I guess if they're doing blue, he's going to have time, but he's actually stopped his back. And so that word will be cleared out. Obviously alerting Salsa to what's going to be going on here. And the Rod of Ages has been completed for Kawachar. And well, that dragon going down very, very quickly. The ward going to be able to spot them out doing this. Execute's going to be so strong here from Fresh though, and let's see what happens. Fresh will secure it, just barely. Didn't even use his smite to get that one, and Econ now won't be able to pick up a kill onto Thresh, and that will be turned back around as they are able to trade a couple of kills here, but no one's died just yet, as we do see Econ finally fall, but look at this, Jeebus doing some good damage. It's now a 2-for-2 trade. Semix has nowhere to run, as he does Valkyrie over the wall. Babetta looking for the escape here, trying to speed himself up. Alex has Flash, has Living Shadow up in just a few seconds, misses both, and Babetta won't survive the wrath of Jeebus. It's the second coming of Jeebus, guys. And now they should be able to pick up a bomb turret here, and, well, Cabo won't have teleport to get back towards that top lane, but they'll trade a turret. Maybe actually pick up a second bomb if they want to keep shoving it in. But they got Dragon. They got 3 kills. And they're going to get a turret. Eventually. It's going to happen. Don't worry, guys. So we're all tied up here, 5-5 in kills. Gold lead will be over 1,500 in favor here, though, of NIP. And Fresh looking for a kill on Jerome. Cocoon gonna miss. Jerome will have the stun up here in just a second. We'll get exhausted up, though. And I think Jerome realizes he's going to die from this one. So might as well get a couple of CS before he falls. And that'll be Fresh finally picking up his first kill of the game. So a 3-1 Jeebus. Is it Jeebus? I don't know. It looks like Jeebus to me. But now look at him again, just chasing down Nami. Easy kill for him. Looking for Corky now. Gets a condemnment into the wall as well. Fantastic little bit of play. Gets some life steal off of the minions, but he hits by the rocket. Cabo will pick up this kill. And that'll be a 1-for-2 trade here in that bottom lane. So great job. He missed Flash, kind of. I mean, he didn't flash in the direction he wanted. You saw that. Come on. You saw what happened. Oh, dude. Oh, not gonna land. Just gonna barely miss on an Neptuno here, who has blue buff. Working towards that Zonia's, which I believe is done when he goes back to base. But again, 2 dragons now for NIP. They have a 2-kill lead. They're tied up in turrets, though. And they must have a 2k gold lead here. And you see Cabo now gonna start to build very tanky here with his Frozen Heart coming soon. This worries me is that, do they have an answer for Ryze? I mean, you have a Zed, a Ryze, and a Vayne. And the Vayne's 4-2 already. Like, that is a lot of damage that you can't really prevent. They have to be able to burst one down quick enough, and it's going to have to be Zed or Vayne. You can't really burst a Rise down. And the fact that you don't have a Vi to trap down Vayne or Zed, it's going to make it almost impossible. So you need to land a perfect Orianna ultimate. Even Nami tidal wave in there. Maybe a Lulu would have benefited a little bit better to have the ultimate to stop Zed's ultimate. Not stop it, but prevent the kill from actually happening. Or most likely. And that's what you have the knockup for the enemy team. And the slows, I mean, they're going to have such a tough time locking down his Zed. And look at this. Neptuno getting caught up like a cocoon, and the Flay, and everything. And he is going to go down. Stretch picks up that kill. Now 9-6 for an NIP. They're starting to snowball hard. And remember about Gambit. One thing that made Gambit so dominating and so good is the fact that if you gave him a drop of blood, they would just take every part of you. If you gave him a finger, your whole arm would be gone. And well, they're showing exactly that kind of same mentality right now. They're, pick up one kill. All right, let's push that advantage. Pick up another kill. Let's push the advantage here. Now you see Pyjamas even chasing that Semix, doing some good damage here. As he's starting to transition into, it looks like a Bloodthirster, I want to say. Not going for that standard Blade of the Rune King build. Remember, guys, we do have another best of 3 coming up after this. It's going to be SK Gaming Prime up against Unicorns of Love in the finals match. This is just the 3rd place decider. And that will be for 7,500 euros. Let's see, no real big CS discrepancy except the bottom lane where it's 30 difference. Samix going to be able to back over the wall here. Flash, will it come in? Yes, it will. And that'll be a kill coming in for Jeebus. Now 5-2. Meantime, Orianna does connect onto 2 mid lane. And now Fresh has nowhere to really go here, and they actually catch up with Babetta. Zed ultimate coming in. Alex is going to pick up the kill onto him. He is just all over Babetta here lately. And when they pick up a kill top, pick up a kill middle. And now, will they be able to push a thing? Coward even having a nice little dance. Oh, hook gonna land on a Jerome now. Are they gonna continue for this? He actually goes over the wall here, dude, but now he's all by himself flashing over. And he will still be chased by Jerome here. Get the flay back, exhaust as well. Cocoon comes in, saves him. And that will buy him a little bit of time. He will be able to back away. And not just a little bit of desperation coming out of Jerome right there, as you saw, flashing, trying to pick up a kill. And, well, Jeebus will pick up the kill top lane. Neptuno, gotta be very careful here. Even though Kabachard has the Rite of Ages just completed about a couple of minutes ago, he still can do a lot of damage here. And he's also 2-0-3. And you see Dio pick up an Oracle Lens, face of the mountain. And this time Alex getting blue buff. He has actually, wow, I didn't even notice he has a Blade of the Rune King finish here, and he's gonna have a Hex Shrinker done in just a second, unless he's going for Yomu's. Oh, there's the Hex Shrinker. He has a lot of damage here. I mean, yeah, he's not like 5-1 like he was last game, but he still hurts. And if you look at, Jerome, who hasn't completed one item just yet, unfortunately, still working towards his Triforce, which he's still pretty far behind in getting. I feel like NAP can just push this advantage. I feel like they could easily go for a Baron right now. You have a Vayne and a Blade of the Rune King on Zed, then you have an Elise. It's an easy 3-man Baron team. Even 2 with like Rise and Vayne. Or Elise and Vayne. Anything with Vayne is what I'm trying to say, guys. And we're dragging up in 2 seconds. And the NIP did get it last time, and the time before that. And finally, it's also trying to fight back. They're trying to contest it. But it's going to be very, very difficult to do here. Tuno, not so much mana left, though. He's got to be a little bit careful here. Oh, no, it's actually going to miss, though. And that is going to be an advantage here for NIP. But Fresh going to get bubbled up, going to be shut down. But still, knowing that ultimate is now gone, might allow NIP to go for the engage here on this dragon. They have Cabo pushing top. He has teleport. But they have Jeebus and Alex Itch here to poke, to harass. And it would be, no, I was about to say it would be a 4-on-4, but it's going to be a 5-on-5, 5-on-4. Sorry, this is UC Kawachar getting exhausted up. Not the target you want to see have it happen to. And he's just going to kite 2 of them away. And look at this. Samix getting chased down. Alex Switch won't be able to pick up the kill just yet. Look at that. Vayne soloing on Jarvan here. And Alex will just pop back after getting the kill on the Samix. So that's 2 free kills for them. And you know what? They're going to pick up Dragon off this as well. Jerome trying to stop it, trying to prevent it. But he won't really be able to here. And again, NIP 4v5, they can afford to do it with that Orianna ultimate down. Like Jerome would have, not Jerome, sorry, Jeebus would have died if they had the Orianna ultimate with Jarvan. Like, that would have been a guaranteed kill. That's the price you pay. I mean, yeah, you did get Fresh, but you lost 2 and you lost Dragon. What do you mean, picked up Freeze? Freeze has been on the team, like, forever. All right, so 22 minutes in. Remember, this is a final match here between these two teams, tied 1-1 in this best of 3. And so far, NIP now have a 6K goal lead here. And honestly showing no signs of stopping. You can see the items really starting to get stacked here. Jeebus, Bilgewater Cutlass now done. Oh, okay, let's see, are they going to bait in? I'm not sure for the blue still here. They know that Fresh is there. He's going to have to back away from this one. He does have Flash, though, and he will get the Lantern out. Ornalt going to miss, and yet again. And now Salsa, they can't really afford to fight here. And Fresh, if he gets Cocoon onto someone, like, that's going to be it here. It does get balled up. He gets bubbled up. And dropped very low from a little bit of damage here that, obviously we saw that Neptuna was able to do. And, well, Cow tried again, just pushing top. Frozen Heart done. What's his tier stacks at? What are they at? Almost done. One more stack away. His tier, how much is that? 585, so not bad. He's still doing quite a bit of damage here. It looks like finally Salsa will pick up another turret. So they finally get something out of that little bit of a stop at the blue buff. But again, unfortunately, Dragon's not up. There's a big wave bottom to farm up. There's a turret there that they could potentially take. They need money, and they need it now. You can see, Semix, 40 CS ahead. But if you look at overall gold, he's still down about 1,300 because of those 6 kills that we do see Jeebus have. But Yomu's now finished up here for Alex. And they had a hard combo to beat here. They start to shove middle. They know that Aurelia's bottom lane. I think they know that Samix is there as well. Oh, the hook going to land onto Econ. They're going to go in for it here. They're trying to burst him down. And, well, the bubble perfectly well placed. We'll stop him from actually dying here. But you can see Combo trying to just harass him a little bit more, force him out of this this lane here. So he can pick up a tier 2 turret. But Jerome pushing bottom. They need to send someone back to stop him. It looks like I'm not going to send anyone just yet here. Jerome is still pushing away. And well, Cabo going to be stopped from backing. And Jerome honestly might be able to pick up a turret down there. Ornalt going to come out yet again, catching out Alex, catching out Cabo. Cabo trying to run away from this one. And he will escape here. And, well, now, as you can see, Jerome has gone back to base. And look at that. He actually teleports in, picks up a kill onto Alex. And now Jeebus is going to be 1v4 here as he does have help from Deodol's side. But he gets stunned up. Semix picks up that kill. And now, well, NIP can lose maybe another man here as Dio trying to run away for his dear life. But he will get killed here in just a second. Double here for Semix. Puts him back in the game at 4, 3, and 4. And now the call for Baron could happen. Cabo and Fresh are available, are alive, sorry. And Fresh does have that flash. He can get in to stop this, but he's over at his blue buff right now. It looks like NIP is just going to give this one away. Yeah, with Cabo Char going back, they will. It's a great play by Salsa. Well timed, well placed. Got some great kills, great Ornalt coming in to open up the fight. Get Baron, and you know what? They start to even things back up. It was a 6K gold difference, and now it's only 1,200 max. You know, Triforce is done for Jerome. How much money is he have to spend as well? 2,300. Wow. So he can afford to go tanky now if he wants. He can go towards a Randuin's. You have, the Zonas and New Large Rod picked up, or the Zonas and the Death Cap picked up now for Neptuno, who has a lot of damage now because of that. Semix finished up his Bloodthirster. Mikhail's almost done here for Babetta. And the Randuin's finished up for Econ, so that was a big fight. That really was here for Salsa. So NIP need to play a little bit safer. Did the stream go down? So the stream might have gone down for a second or two. Oh, right now Alex kind of getting caught out. Goes in on Jerome here trying to fight this one out 1v1 and decides to just back away instead. Doesn't have that last whisper. Just destroy an Aurelia just yet. So it can't be 1v1 anyone or everyone. Like, dropped 2,300 viewers. Oh, there it goes. Back to 5,000. I was going to say, like, why did it drop to 2,300? Okay. Even a message from my lovely admin right there. Feel free to add him, all of you, just to annoy him. That'd be great. But as we can see, we're going to start pushing in here. The turret going to go down. And right now, NIP, they're backing away. They don't want to fight up against a Baron team. They're still waiting for Alex Itch's ultimate to come back up. They do have pretty decent wave clear, I have to say. Well, actually, not that great now that I think about it with Alex, but look at that bubble coming in. Or ultimate connecting as well, and Kawa Charge is getting demolished here. And they will be able to escape this one, but Salsa doing probably enough damage. I don't really see any home guard boots on the side of NIP. And that's going to allow them, maybe, this inhibitor turrets. It hasn't been touched just yet. But it will be close to going down. You can see them trying to cut the waves. And with Oriental Tit down, they don't have to be too scared, but they don't have great wave clear. All they really have is Alex and the hook and Elena Jerome. They're not going to commit for this one. And there goes the inhibitor turret. They're still keeping the inhibitor alive, though. That is a big thing. And Alex now has the ultimate up. He's level 14, though. He's not 16. And Hook just barely missing off the back of Econ there. And now they're looking to turn this one around. And you can see Econ with a giant ball on him. Looking to catch this one out. So they're going for the inhibitor. Alex out of position. Fresh at about half HP. They're looking for Cocoon, they're looking for a hook, looking for a key target, and that's it. Neptuno, they're gonna actually not commit for it as the zone just comes in, and Fresh is gonna get actually pushed out of the fight right away. As you see, Alex going in onto Neptuno, will be able to pick up the kill with the ultimate. The pop will happen, but he doesn't get the kill. It's not enough damage, and NIP are starting to fall one by one here. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Jeebus able to stay alive. The Alex auto attack not enough to pick up the kill. And you can see all the blinking red lights on the side of NIP. Fresh, Alex, Jeebus all solo, and Alex will go down. Trying to get a little bit cheeky right there, and Jerome shuts him back into the closet. And that will be now finally Salsa pulling ahead here for one of the first times in the game. You can see 46.6 thousand gold to 45.4. And oh, look at the money they had to spend. It's pretty damn high. The random omen will be done. So Jerome gets a nice little bit of extra tankiness from that. And Alex needs to work towards that last whisper, which he just doesn't really have the money for. Once he completes that item, it's going to be a whole different ball game. But again, you saw he tried to all-in Neptuno, didn't finish him off, didn't have the damage. Alright, so, NIP. They need to figure something out here. I feel like they could just have... Well, that's the problem. It's like, yeah, you can send Alex to split push. But if you look at their comp, what's the problem they have with that? They don't have wave clear. Yeah, you have Rise, who can kind of wave clear, but not to the extent that you need to stop this team. You can send Alex to split push, but if Aurelia, comes at him, if Jerome heads in the lane that he's in, Jerome will kill him 1v1 until that last whisper's done. So right now, NIP in a really tough spot. They need to figure out what to do here. As you see, Samix picking up his last whisper. Seraph's Embrace is now done for Neptuno, so he can't be bursted down anymore here by Alex. Not to mention, the whole team of Salsa have a sweeping lens. You see Jerome now building some magic resist, trying to stop Kabachar from obviously just shredding through him. Again, NIP, they need something. They need some time. That's all they need to buy. Get a little farm. Get Jeebus a little bit more fed here. Finish off his Blade of the Rune King, as he does have the Infinity Edge now completed. And then you probably have a little bit better of a chance. Obviously, they went up against a Baron Salsa, so it was a little bit tougher than it would have been in a natural or without a Baron 5-on-5 fight. But I feel like that was just executed so much better by Salsa. The way they pushed out Jeebus and Alex and allowed oh, Jeebus. He'll be able to get away from this one, but his flash is now down. But the way they pushed Alex and Jeebus out, and they allowed Neptuno to push him from the side and really do some good damage here in that last fight. It was perfect, exactly what they needed. Kept the people out that they didn't want to fight, and kept the people in that they did. And you can see now Jeebus finish off his Blade of the Rune King. He's gonna need that. Has home guard boots as well, which is key to getting back to this top turret here. Kawachar gonna push bottom. Has teleport, but as well as Jerome. But a hook, it could set up this fight here. They need to get the Zonies and Seraphs down. Alex needs to kill someone. It's gonna be Samix. Going to connect on a Dio, not exactly the best target you want to see. As you can see the Cocoon gonna land here. Alex maybe he's gonna look for the fight. Turret goes down, and now Alex has nowhere to go. They have to fight for this one, or they're gonna lose two people, and they will. And now even Alex might go down from this one. He will have the Living Shadow to get away, but the Cataclysm not off cooldown just yet here. And this could be a game. This could be it here. Superman still pushing middle. NIP could go out in 4th place here, and Salsa could overcome, honestly, the favorites of this one. and pick up a third-place win at 1,750 euros in their pockets. And now they're starting to push on to the Nexus turrets. They're looking for the final push, the final victory here. Carvachar doing some good damage. Jeebus trying to kite as well as he can. And it looks like he's getting pushed on by Jerome, and he's going to go down for this one. Samek's coming in. He's going to get dead last second, but it doesn't matter. Alex 1v4, trying to go in, trying to do something here. Jerome's still going to survive. His last Whisper is now finally done, but he didn't get the damage that he needed, but he's forced them back. Carvachar going for the flash, gets the kill on a Sameks, gets the shutdown, and they won't even pick up a single Nexus turret. And look at this. Dude coming in. Oh, Neptuno trying to go for the kill on Alex, but he dodges away from this one. Dude's going to be here in time, and Neptuno's going to go down from this one. Yeah, you have the Zonias, bro, but you're dead after anyways. And that actually might have just cost, it could have cost Salsa the game because Baron is up. You have Alex who can wave clear the rest of the minions pushing over towards middle. Their inhibitor's back alive. No more super minions down mid lane. And that might have been the throw of the game. Obviously, they saw the victory in their eyes, but you can't afford to throw the game like that. And Dude is still chasing down Jerome, and here comes Fresh as well from the bottom side of the river. If they get this kill, that's an easy Baron. That's gonna be it. Not to mention, look at this, Jarvan is still here. Fresh not gonna let. Oh, he's gonna let the cocoon just barely, and Jerome is gonna go down. They do spot out Econ, but I don't know if Cabo has the speed he needs to actually catch up to him. He's so close. He just needs a rune person. There it is. But will he have the damage to back it up with? But no, Econ will get away with the EQ, and that will be a Baron now for NIP. Coming back on this one. And Salsa, we're so close. They could taste it. But now they might have just gone a little bit too deep, a little bit too ham. 1,600 gold for Cabo, 1,300 for Alex, 1,000 here for Dude. Withering King done for Jeebus. Last Whisper, like I said before, is done for Alex. Such as Cow picked up for Cabo now. We're approaching that late game. And that's where Cabochard, Alex, and Jeebus excel, which is the champions that they're using. €750? So as we can see, Samix 7, 4, and 6 here. They're trying to go for a trap, and uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alex. Oh, they can taste the Zed. They can see him. They can he just jukes him inadvertently, but now he's getting pushed on. He realizes, oh, he's in trouble. He goes on to Savage. Looking for the kill. Look at the damage he just did to him. He's going to look for the chase onto him as well. The Ignite comes in, and Alexich picks up the kill. He turns around the trap and picks up one kill, and now NIP are going to shut down middle. Will he catch out Jerome as well? He won't spot him, but doesn't matter. They're going to look for a middle turret here. They're going to look for the tier 2. They will get it. Jeebus, damn, taking a lot of damage. They need to let him heal up off these minions from Neptuna from one quick combo. And the hook and the cocoon connects. The Zonia's gonna come in, but you know what? That's gonna cost him his life. Neptuna gonna go down for this room. The ultimate even comes off, and NIP with the counter throw coming in from Salsa might be able to push this one back to the victory. They have the damage they need. They have Neptuna down for 48 seconds. They have Samix down for 20. They just need to kill Jerome, and they'll be able to pick up the Nexus turrets here. But they have to be careful. They can't get too aggressive. They can't do exactly what Salsa did before. The tidal wave gonna come in, but look how fast those turrets are falling. Alex is tank going up. Now Dio gonna do his duties here as they do get one. And they're looking for the second here. You can see it's already down about half HP. Jerome trying to do something to hold them off here. Exhaust even coming in just to stall for a little bit of time here. Samix is now alive. Both Nexus turrets are down. The bubble connects as well. And look at the damage just coming in. Again, Alex dives super deep into the backside, not to pick up the kill on his Samix. That is 2 men now down. Jerome, Econ finally gone. And NIP are gonna come back after almost losing the game to Salsa to take 3rd place here at the Black Monster Cup fall season, and it wins 1,750 euros for themselves. And of course, Salsa, it was well played by them. They're not going to go home empty-handed. They do pick up 750 euros for themselves. And again, a really close game. You can see the scoreboards: 8, 4, and 3 for Jeebus, 4, 3, and 6 for Alex Ich, 4, 4, and 6 for I'm So Fresh, and 5, 1, and 5 for Cabochard. And again, you know, Jeebus, he was substituting in for Freeze, who had exams, but did a fantastic job. I mean, his Vayne worked out really well in the beginning. He was top lane up against Jerome 1v1. He pretty much shut him out, forced him to leave the lane and join some others. And again, that's what happens if you get a little too cocky at the end. If you get a little too aggressive, you can turn on your back and you can be completely wiped out and will lose out on an extra 1,000 euros. But guys, you know what that means? NIP taking them 3rd, Salsa 4th. We need to find out who's 1st and who's 2nd. We have Unicorns of Love up against SK Gaming Prime coming up in just a little bit, and we'll see you guys then. We'll try to do a couple of giveaways during the break. I think we have a little bit of time here, so just stay tuned, obviously, to the channel, and we'll see you guys in just a few.